When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. This is A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Aggies! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Sellers. Keeps looking downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Shoots it to the left. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
I love the start for this quarterback. 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. It's a draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work for the first time today. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
Trying play action. Quarterback extends the play. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. To throw, it's Reed. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Breaks the tackle.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses and you're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. The inside handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard, it's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Looking to throw it again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Grabbed over the middle. It's Muhammad. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's Smith. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Muhammad. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
And the Aggies trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They march 72 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
14, South Carolina, 3.
Fielded in the end zone, it's McDowell. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Showing off the arms. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
We're ready to get it started here in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Texas A&M going quickly. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. The give to the tailback. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Simon. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes a connection. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Hunt. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback, who makes a sure tackle. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
South Carolina, 3.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Safe completion on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He'll get rid of it. Touchdown, Gamecocks! What a grab and go for the score. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, South Carolina, 11.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give as they work on that clock. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Back to throw, it's Reed. Finds his big tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And they'll take a knee. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.